Also that to finish up here, you know, it's supposedly the start of the golden age, right? The golden age. Here, let me wake those who are still under some kind of delusion up. Okay? Uh, you know, I live in a poverty level area. Not very not very well off, but what I could tell you is there ain't no golden age. Golden age. The prices of eggs are through the roof. Um, where I'm from, people go to the food bank. They don't have a golden age. To have a golden age would mean, they would have food. They would have eggs in their fridge. What else? Oh, golden age. Yeah, gas is as high as it's ever been. It's like 360 or something like that. It's insane. We're kind of like going through a Great Depression of sorts. Just repeat history 100 years. It's how it goes. And history always repeats itself if we don't change it. Ain't no golden age there. People can't put gas in their cars. They can't even drive. I'm lucky I don't drive. Because I made the mistake of getting a DUI. And in April, be able to drive. And I'll be back on the road again. But ain't no golden age here. We're living paycheck to paycheck. We're living month to month. We're barely able to pay our bills. Ain't no golden age. So unless you're going to send us $1 million like your daddy gave you, with all kind of property, maybe then we'll sit and we'll put an apron on and pretend like we work at McDonald's and cook French fries. Hey, maybe if this was the golden age, I could pardon myself. From all the legal issues that I've had in my life. Or I could pardon some of my friends. Oh, don't you do it though? Oh, you do it though. Oh, okay. I was just wondering why it's okay that the law matters to some people, but it doesn't matter to you. It doesn't matter to you. Well, I thought we live under the law here. I thought we live under the law. Anytime I got in trouble, I was arrested. I was taken to that prison. I had to sit 23 hours in one. Sometimes 24 without a shower. Don't tell me about some golden age. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. The only thing golden is, that I see is your penthouse suite. Your penthouse suite. We ain't in no suite. 2 days ago, my pipes froze up. For 2 days. I couldn't even flush my toilet for 2 days. It wasn't because of anything I did. Because I went down to the meter and ran a heat gun all the way up. All the way up. to my top floor apartment. That I got to walk 3 flights of steps. Even though I have kidney issues. Even though I can barely walk. I have heart issues. Kidney issues. The golden age. Oh, and then he said, oh yeah, you're going to be healed of all things. Dude, I'm on dialysis every other day for 3.5 hours. Okay? I got to sit in a damn chair. Okay? For 3.5 hours. While they clean my blood. Golden age? Golden age, huh? What the fuck are you talking about? You're the only one going through a golden age. No wonder why you're smirking and smiling, Trump. I mean, you got 34 fucking million felonies and you ain't never saw a day in jail. Because you're a rich punk, is what you are. Who got handed everything from his dad. You want to know what my dad did? My dad worked 2 fucking jobs, busted his fucking balls, dude, and broke his back every day. Every day I saw it. Every day I saw it, and I watched my dad go from one job to the next job. You know, my dad was a janitor. My dad was a janitor who cleaned shit for a living. You know, but he also laid carpet. You know, he also laid carpet. He was a carpet guy. And he also did a lot of other things too. You know, my dad was a good person. You know, he wasn't, and he isn't right with the Lord. I would love to see that change. And because I argue with him about it. But because I live for eternity. You know, some people don't. I don't know. Some people don't. I live for the next life. I live to get to where I'm supposed to be going. What I chose to believe in. What I choose to believe in. And I choose to believe that there is something better out there once you pass. If you do pass. There's a lot of evidence that your brain actually, you know, your brain stays on for 7 minutes after you die. 7 minutes long. They don't know why, they don't know where, you know. They just know that it does. And that may be evidence of immortality, which it probably is. Because matter cannot be destroyed. It's just energy. Now where that energy goes, I'm not sure. Probably goes back to the source code. Which what people think of as God would be like considered the primary source. The ultimate source. All it is just being in oneness. And even that's full of shit. There is no oneness. You know, there is no oneness. I mean, I wish I could say we're all one, you know, and everything's one, you know. It's not. It's just not. But yeah, it's the fact that he said golden age really pissed me off. And it should piss a lot of people off. Because it's untrue. And I get it. Trump's done a lot of things. He's done a lot, you know, in his short time, you know, in office. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about any of these people. You think Trump gives a fuck about you? You think he cares about you? He don't give a fuck about you. He puts on a suit and pants and bangs his wife and lives in his penthouse, you know, suite, you know, surrounded by gold. Because you want to know who he serves? The God of gold and idols. That's what it is. It's an idol. It's an idol. It can't talk. It can't walk. It can't speak. It can't tell you anything. That's why in the book of Daniel, it talks about how they put this dragon, they put this idol, bell, underneath this table. And they would feed, pretend like they were feeding it and leaving food there. But the guy stole the food. And then got caught. Daniel called him out on it. We don't serve the God of fortresses or of gold or of idols or of the work of men's hands. We don't do that. I don't do that. You may do that. That's your thing. Do your thing. I am a faithful witness to Almighty God. And if you ever heard my story, or if you ever had the capacity to believe it, you would believe in God too. You would know that God's real too. And you would know that God never put no faith in man. God never put no faith in Trump. God never put no faith in any of them. He never put no faith in them. He might have, what do you call it, like, I know people say that God appoints rulers and this and that. I don't give a shit about that verse either. That don't mean shit to me either. Trump forced his way in. I was also there for his assassination too. I was right there. 50 feet away. And I left 5 minutes after it happened. Because it was such bullshit and tomfoolery. And I do think he may have used, some of his tactics using AI and Stargate. When you got a Stargate, let me tell you something. A Stargate, dude, is a portal. It's a portal. It means you could travel back or forward in time to your desired, setting, whatever it is. If Trump wanted to go back in 2000 and change something or retrieve something or disrupt something, that's possible. And it's not out of the realm of possibility, dude, and that's what people need to realize. And more than likely, Trump has been using this technology because he's with the Space Force, the almighty Space Force. Fuck Space Force. Bunch of fucking nonsense. That's what it is. Space Force, the biggest crock of shit I ever heard. But Trump sat there and bullshitted everybody because guess who Trump is? He's a NASA guy. He's all about NASA. He's all about NASA. And Buzz Aldrin looked at him like he fucking stole his puppy or something. Wouldn't that be great? And then you hear Trump talking about Mars. There is no fucking Mars. Space is fake. Wake the fuck up. What was Mars was once Earth. Do you understand now? What was Mars was once Earth. Mars died and Earth lived. It's like trading places. You see that big fucking, that big like crater in the middle of Mars? Kind of looks like I don't know what it looks like, but it's like a big crater, right in the middle, right directly in the middle. It looks like actually like a racetrack, Oh, it looks like CERN. If you ever seen what I think happened was, Mars was once Earth, had the it was terraformed, and there was once a civilization on Mars. I know this for a fact. And CERN or Stargate, you want to say CERN or Stargate, because that's what CERN is, a Stargate. I think the technology collapsed. I think we're heading to that same point now. I think history repeats itself, and what was in the past will be in the future. So, with that being said, I think there was an accident with CERN or a CERN device or a CERN Stargate on Mars, and really destroyed much of civilization, I think. And that is now why the temperature is what it is. You see that big, whatever it is, gap in the middle of Mars. And if you ever saw the golden, I'm saying golden. If you ever saw the golden spheres at the Vatican, there's huge golden spheres, that look like a crater planet, at the Vatican. You could look this up, and it looks like a planet, okay, that is made of gold, that is almost like a device or something, like a reformulated planetoid, I should say. And that's what it kind of looks like. It looks like a destroyed planet, kind of put back together by some kind of technology. I don't know what it is, or some kind of structure and something. It resembles Mars, and it resembles a destroyed planet, and it's something to see. Something to see. And but this ain't no golden age. So to finish this up, Mr. Trump should be aware of that not everybody he talks to is stupid. Not everybody he talks to is on board with his bullshit. On board with his bullshit. Oh, this is golden. No, man, I can't get down with you on that, man. This ain't no golden age for me. This ain't no golden age for me. I'm on dialysis. I have money problems. I have legal issues. I'm on probation. I have all kind of shit going on. The fuck are you talking about, golden age? Somebody needs to scalp his head so he doesn't see what gold is like, maybe, for a day or two. For a day or two. So you know what it's like to be without that gold that you so vainly. I mean, it is vain. I mean, it is fucking vain. When I see Trump smirk and smile and walk around, I think of the guy who has nothing but ego. He has the biggest fucking ego and head there is. And it's all self-righteous, righteous bullshit. Do I think there's good sides of Trump? Yeah, I do. I do think there's good sides to Trump. But just because I don't like you don't mean, you got to hate me. I don't do nothing to hate. I don't do nothing for anybody to hate me. So if you hate me, Trump, you got something seriously wrong with your ego, brother. And I don't doubt that for 1 minute. That you have serious ego issues, okay? And same with your boy Musk. Musk too. He just does it in a socially awkward way. He has ego issues too. He's self-righteous too. He's blinded by his own bullshit too. You're definitely blinded by your own bullshit. Because you believe your own bullshit. Even when everybody's looking around like, does this motherfucker know that he's full of shit? And you're just like, Trump's like, yeah, I'm the man. Clap for me, Clap for me. Hand me another thing to sign. I'll sign it right now. Hand me another thing to sign. Dude, you get knocked the fuck out where I'm from, dude. You walk around on that high horse, a motherfucker come up and punch you in your mouth and sit you down. And sit you down on the ground, bro. That's the truth. I'm just warning you not to get too haughty or high-minded. It's man, you crumble easy. Trust me, you'll crumble easy, and that high horse, you'll get right the fuck off of it. Trust me. So, I'm not all on board with and that golden age shit. That sounds like fucking what does that sound like? That sounds like the Great White Brotherhood or something like that. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Sounds like some white supremacist shit. Golden age. Dude, it's called the millennial reign, not golden age. So I think that maybe Satan's short season, maybe what you were referring to as the golden age. But there ain't nothing but war. There ain't nothing but poverty. There is nothing but suffering going on around me. And if you could direct me the fuck out of it to a beach or something, or to Florida, wherever you're at, and wherever you golf at, you golf and stuff like that. I'd love to beat your ass in golf too. I'd beat his ass in golf. I haven't golfed in years. I would beat the fuck out of Trump in golf. Play 9 with me, dude. I'll beat you by fucking 10 strokes at least. And we'll see who drives the ball, like you were talking shit on Joe Biden. Joe Biden's old and he's decrepit, dude. He's fucking done. I bet you, I swing a club and I'll knock the fuck out of that ball. And it will go a lot further than yours. All that photo op shit. And, 4 more years, he said, 4 more years, you're not going to have to vote anymore. Who the fuck are we going to vote for? Damn sure ain't going to be you. I don't know what he meant by that. You're not going to have to vote again. Dude, are you out of your mind? What the fuck are we going to vote for then? Who are we going to vote for? Doesn't even make sense. It's just more lies and more. You're casting truth to the ground, brother. When you cast truth to the ground and you ain't spilling nothing but lies out of your mouth, well, sooner or later, somebody's going to pick up on it and say, wait a minute, this fucking guy's lying. There's nothing that this guy can back up. Golden age. I can't even pump gas. I don't even have a warm place to live. I don't even have food in my fridge. I bet you Trump got food in his fridge. I bet you he got a nice warm shower to go home to. I guarantee it. I bet you he got a meal waiting for him. He ain't even sweating it. Ain't even a worry off his back. We got worries. We ain't in no golden age. Let me know when that golden age is going to start, because I would love to see it. I would love to actually see it and back it and say, wow, this guy really told the truth. Well, so far you didn't. You just care about your border and doing whatever the fuck you're doing down there. Who even knows? And who even knows why you need those big planes to fly fucking 4 people to Guatemala? What the fuck are you talking? What are you doing, dude? Doesn't take a goddamn cargo jet to fly fucking 4 people to Guatemala. Doesn't take. It's fucking silly. It's silly. It really is. It's silly. Now you want to know why I smoke. The stress will kill you alone. And I'm dying. Trust me. The stress will kill you alone. But yes, in the end, this is what I think. I think Mr. Trump is using Janus technology, which is mirror technology, which is also of Satan. Okay, like I told you, MAGA is magus. It means it's the 5th highest form of Satanism. That's the truth. I wouldn't lie to you. And, of course, may have some kind of resemblance and may not. It sure as hell sounds the same. Sure as hell has the same exact acronym. That's Satanism, bro. And Satanism has always been alive and well in America. Because men think that there's this black and white paradigm, which there is. Men has just sought evil to control the narrative. Because they know that they can control reality by serving dark forces. The dark side, so to speak. Embracing their dark side. It's just that they do it in the form of benevolence, which is totally ungodly and blasphemy. Which Mr. Trump has done a lot of blasphemous things. And it's not my job to call him out on it. I'm not here to do that. And I won't do that. But as far as the Q thing goes, Q Intel, Q in general, is a military-grade CIA PSYOP using the Linux program. That is 100% fact that you will not hear from anybody else. I watched a show called The Search for Q on Vice. These fucking idiots, they don't even fucking use their heads. Dude, Q is a military-grade PSYOP using the Linux program. For the last fucking time, I'm not going to tell you again. And Q ruined my life. The reason why I know this is because I spent hours, days, weeks, tears, blood, sweat, pain, loneliness, dealing with this, trying to figure out what's going on. And also the JFK stuff. And Mr. Trump, Mr. Trump, remember me? I know you know who I am. You're just acting like you don't. Oh, the blood, the blood, the blood, the blood. Go fuck off, dude. Once you lie, and I figure out you're lying, or at least embellishing and bullshitting, and when you said that, when you actually told that man or whatever it was that you were on a helicopter crash with him and that you had had a deep conversation with him and almost crashed the helicopter and this and that. And that man turned around the next day and said, "What the fuck are you talking about? I was never even on a helicopter with you." That's when I knew. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And you just blabbing off at the mouth. And then I realized with the Linux program, they're going to try to make you out to be the new fake Kennedy. You don't think I know that? You don't think I know you got octopus blood and RH negative? You don't think I know that? You wear the apron too, brother. What, I got to pull it up and show people? You wear the apron. You wear the gloves. You serve the light, right? The light. You don't serve my light. You ain't no light. You're the false light. Yeah. Some people that are talking right now really carry light with their words, with their energy, with their truth. That's just not what people want. In the scripture, Jesus wasn't received by his own, nor did the world receive him. He wasn't even welcome in his hometown. He couldn't do miracles in his hometown. Because nobody believed. But another they'll believe. You guys like Trump. You like that golden head, don't you? You like that big frame of his. He's 6'6", dude. Who the fuck is 6'6" and is still a pussy? And you could tell his son is a rich kid. His son, I'm watching his son. I like his son though. I like the way he carries himself. He's all right. But he's still a rich kid. And a spoiled one at that. And really doesn't know nothing other than that type of life. He don't know what struggling is like. Neither do you, Trump. You definitely don't know what struggling is like. Your daddy gave you $1 million. Daddy gave you $1 million. My dad gave me a set of knee pads and told me get on the ground and start kicking. Your daddy gave you all Queen property, New York property, with $1 million. And your daddy was a German, dare I say where he lived and what group he was a part of. Dare I say? Yeah. That's your boy. Don't think there wasn't spiritual meaning to that either. My brother Casey showed this Stargate thing with this guy, this Nazi SS soldier. He had a wound on his ear, like Trump had gotten from that assassination attempt. It was just on his left ear because Trump uses mirrored technology. That's what he does. The Linux program. That's what he does. And you could see it on the Stargate episode. The guy is basically identical to, Trump's situation, except he's an actual Nazi SS soldier, and it's on his left ear. So you see the Satanism behind it. That's the dark side of it. That's the dark. That's the dark art. That's the dark art. You can believe me or not believe me, dude. I'm trying to tell people that's the fucking truth. He's marrying himself. You know what they call it? They call that twinning. They call that twinning. It's just, if you were to stick two trees in a garden, okay? Well, one would be the actual tree of God, and one would be Satan's tree. One would be Janus's tree. Just as Janus and Jambres withstood Moses, so these filthy, vile dreamers withstand God. Okay? They pollute everything. They pollute it. And Mr. Trump, I can look past a lot of your mistakes. I can. Look past a lot of them. But I'm not going to allow you to lie to the people anymore. And when your mouth shoots off, like you're going to release the JFK files, and damn right well some people are alive right now, right here, that are involved in this. So, please, whatever God you serve Apollo, dude, you're talking to somebody that was born on Christmas Day. Now you think about that. You think about that. You're talking about somebody who went through the collider. You think about that. I went through the collider. I know. Remember whose technology it is. And people say, oh yeah, the Tower of Babel. I listened to this goofball, that dude with the white hair. I don't know what his name is. He's stupid. He's so stupid because he doesn't use his brain. The Tower of Babel was a CERN device that blew up in front of these men because they put a pyramid under a pyramid, and it's like, didn't work out too well. And the Tower of Babel has now been resurrected, and it's like the Tower of Babel 2.0. And what it does is it actually provides a ladder. It's actually Jacob's ladder to heaven. And it's a portal to Saturn, is what it is. Jacob's ladder is a portal to Saturn using the CERN device. There are 4 angels locked underneath this device. I've witnessed this. And same with the Hoover Dam. The Hoover Dam, they talk about the Hoover Dam. Go look at the Hoover Dam. There's 2 angels right there. There's 2 angels right there in case the dam breaks. They're in the form of a statue, but they're there. Trust me. And I think they may protect it spiritually. Same with CERN. There are 4 angels down there. And they got a king over them. And Abaddon. That's the bottomless pit. That's not where I'm at. I traversed the realms. I was brought in that lowest hell. It didn't have no power over me though. I barely made it out, alive, still standing, still alive, still speaking about it, and still, sharpening iron, But I don't like lies. I don't like lies. And you pretend like you tell the truth. See, there's nothing worse than somebody who claims to be a true speaker but tells a lie. That's not a true speaker. You're a liar. You are a liar. And you'll eat your words. You'll eat your words because, I didn't say them. I'm just calling you a liar because you lied. And you're making promises with your mouth and writing checks that your mouth can't cash. Okay? So, you claim that you're going to release these files and these documents, and I don't know what you're waiting on because I'm still alive. I want to, and I don't know who the fuck Robert Kennedy Jr. is. I don't give a fuck who he is. He needs to fix his fucking voice. Dude, eat a fucking lemon or something, dude. I don't know. Gargle fucking salt water, dude. Do something. You live in a $6 million house. Wipe your own ass. Trump, you live in a goddamn fucking resort. These are the people that you want to take advice from? People that are financially godlike, above you, and have ultimate power above you and over you. And they're not your friends. He's not your friend. He is a billionaire, okay? TV host, TV personality, whatever, He's not your savior. But the world will choose the Antichrist. The world is going to choose the evil one and the man of sin, the man of lawlessness, the man of perdition, whatever you want to say. The world chose him in the beginning. The world chose, to turn their faces from God, to hide their faces from God. While God laid upon the sin of you on me. Sounds fair to you? Sound like a good deal to you? Sound like I got fame from this? Getting the iniquity of all put on me? For nothing? If it pleased the Lord to bruise me, it's going to please the Lord to bring truth out there in the open and to, what do you call it? For God's children to, it's not something you take, a lot of pride in, but you want to see the recompense and the reward of the wicked. That's the whole idea. That's the whole idea. That we would actually get to see the reward of the wicked. Because if it pleased the Lord to bruise Jesus, I'm damn sure it would please the Lord to see truth be revealed and turned over. And Mr. Trump hasn't been out the truth yet.